Hey, it's exactly 4 p.m. on our studio clock, so you're tuned into the Live Cafe with me, Rohan Sen, only on Chennai Live 104.8 FM. In the next hour, we have an interview with Shajan Samuel, who's the divisional head of IIJT Education. Stay tuned for lots of information and, of course, some great music coming at you only on the Live Cafe with me, Rohan Sen, on Chennai Live 104.8 FM.
Time check brought to you by Star Health Insurance.
1, 2, 3,
Hey, you're tuned into the Live Cafe with me, Rohan Sen, only on Chennai Live 104.8 FM. Now, this hour, I have a very, very prominent gentleman. His name is Shajan Samuel, and he's currently the divisional head of the IIJT Education in India, and he's also been the business head of learning and training at IKEA Human Capital Solutions, the sales head of media and entertainment programs at Manipal Education, zonal head of NPA, regional head of, and I can keep going on and on and on. And the one thing that's very interesting to me is that he graduated from Calcutta. I'm very happy about that. Good evening, sir, and welcome to the show. How have you been?
Yeah, good evening, Rohan. I'm fine.
Good evening. Good to have you on the show, sir. So just to start off, tell us what IIJT is. What is it all about?
Yeah, IIJT is the acronym stands for Indian Institute of Job-Oriented Training. It's a venture of Team Lease, India's premier staffing company. And IIJT is a vocational training company predominantly working towards eradicating India's employability woes. It works very closely with the state governments. It works very closely with the colleges. It works very closely with the corporates. And our endeavor is to provide ready-made trained manpower to corporates so that once a candidate comes on board, he's ready to fire all cylinders right from day one. So it is pretty, clearly evident, slowly but steadily, that what colleges does in the 15 years of a student is not good enough. I mean, it's good enough, but not sufficient enough for the student to get a job. Right. So IIJT bridges the gap between college curriculum and industry requirement.
Super. That's absolutely brilliant. I think that's much needed in the country. I guess it's kind of like a corporate finishing school, would you say?
Yeah, I would say we basically do two things. One, we do a quick fix. Second, we do a repair. And third, we try to also do an extended career program, in case you find that what we are going to teach in 1 or 2 months is not sufficient enough for the student to get a job.
Mm-hmm. That's fantastic. All right, sir, stay online with us. We'll be talking a lot more about the courses and other details. You guys stay tuned. If you like what's happening on Chennai Live, if you have suggestions for songs, contests, games, anything, get on Facebook and let us know what you think. Of course, all you have to do is type in Chennai Live 104.8 FM. All right, check out this great music coming at you. This is In My Head, and only on Chennai Live 104.8 FM, Chennai's only English radio station. So with me through this hour, I have Mr. Shajan Samuel, who is the divisional head of IIJT Education. So welcome back to the show.
Yeah, welcome.
All right, so now tell us, what courses does IIJT offer?
See, we operate in two domains largely. One is the hardware and networking programs, and the other is the finance and accounts program. Under hardware and networking programs, we are basically affiliated to all the global certification bodies, including Microsoft, Cisco, as well as Red Hat. So we are basically a skill. Not only do we provide skill training, but we also provide global certifications. And we are also certified to CompTIA, which is basically the base level program, hardware and networking. So our target audience largely in hardware and networking varies from students who are diploma holders to students who have done the BTech, and students as well as students who are graduate. Under finance and accounts, we try to cover the entire ambit. We cover students who are undergraduates, students who are concurrent, students who are graduates but unable to find a job, as well as working professionals.
Right.
Are
we looking at people who have just finished from school also?
No, not exactly. We are basically looking at students who have just entered their PU, doing their PU, or graduates concurrent. See, concurrent students formulate the largest chunk of our target audience. Around 70% of students are the concurrent students.
Right.
But we have good programs for working professionals, including the Certified Financial Planner and NCCMP program. So both these programs are offered by regulatory bodies like Financial Planning Standard Board of India for CFP and National Stock Exchange for NCCMP. And these are high-end programs, and we offer these programs to a very highly interactive satellite delivery, because in a distributed environment and economics of scale, satellite is the answer. So we have highly specialized faculties coming to a studio in Bangalore and Delhi and delivering this program.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. Sir, stay online. We'll be back with you with more information. There you go. Lots of great information from IIJT, right from the divisional head of education, Mr. Samuel. More of that coming up later on in the program. But in the meanwhile, I want you guys to check out this fantastic track by Rio Speedwagon. This is called that they're all very concerned about the fees and what is the course structure for any course at IIJT.
The fees at IIJT for hardware networking program starts in the range of 9,000 rupees and goes up to 95,000. The programs are either modular in nature or career.
Right.
The career programs are orchestrated on a ladder methodology of delivery. In finance and accounts, the program fees starts from 3,500 and goes up till 40,000. 40,000 is for the high-end program called CSP. But what we try to do is that we price the programs very competitively. And secondly, we have deferred payment options so that not to tax the students.
Right.
So we have deferred payment options and we have a very, very convenient and a flexible mode of payment so that the students are not overburdened.
That's fantastic. And how long is the average course at IIJT?
The average program at IIJT would be around 6 months.
Oh, super. And what's the course structure like? Is it broken into weeks, months, semesters?
The program is basically delivered on a 5-day, 2 hours a day, model.
Okay.
And for working professionals is basically on Saturdays and Sundays. So this program is offered in such a way that students who are either doing their college or just finished the college can do along with the college. Basically it reinforces what you're studying in college.
Right.
And the working professionals, obviously the timings are only on weekends.
Super. And so what is the most difficult part about being in the vocational training industry?
So the vocational training industry is going through a period of, I won't say maturity, but going through a period of consolidation. And there are plenty of challenges in vocational training. Primarily, companies do not want to pay for trained manpower and students don't want to pay for training.
Right.
Okay, but ultimately, there is only one God, that is jobs. So in the short term, we will have to take jobs to people, but in the long term, we will have to take people to jobs.
Yep.
I think, the challenge in vocational training is largely about, government will have to play a very active role. Government has got this scale and private company has got the skill. So going forward, you will see a lot of public-private partnership, but the PPP model is something which will have to be executed very well.
Excellent. Thank you, Mr. Samuel. Mr. Samuel will be with us fully on Chennai Live 104.8 FM. We still have Mr. Samuel online with us and into our final round of questions with him. So, Mr. Samuel, tell us, where are the centers for IIJT located?
See, we are a company with a national footprint across India. We got more than 120 centers. 25 of them are company-owned and company-managed centers. We are right in Cochin, and we are just going to launch our new center. And we have a center in Chennai besides the Taj Coromandel Hotel in the Nugambakka.
Okay, that's great. And what have the placements been so far?
See, close to around 70% is our placement success ratio. Being part of a team which has lineage in terms of being India's largest staffing company, we have been placing a candidate every 5 minutes for the last 10 years across 650 locations. So we have access to more than 1,200 corporate clients, and we place students basically in both in the named accounts as well as in the unnamed accounts. Some of the named accounts where we place students are iGate, Capgemini, Wipro, Infosys, and so on and so forth. And the unnamed accounts will be Ghanshyam and Company, Radhesham and Company, and companies like that.
That's fantastic. Thank you so much, Mr. Samuel, for being on the show with us. We from Chennai Live wish you all the success in the future.
Yeah, it's my pleasure, and I wish all the listeners at Chennai Live a wonderful weekend ahead.
Super. Sir, just before I let you go, let me ask you, do you like tennis, sir?
Tennis?
Yes, are you watching Wimbledon?
Yeah, one of my favorite sports icon has always been Pete Sampras.
Oh, super.
I used to be a great follower of tennis during Steffi Graf and Gabriela Sabatini era.
Yes. The greats. Thank you so much for being on the show, sir. We'll hear from you soon. All right, there you go. That was Mr. Samuel from